What's good, y'all? We are back again. It's A.T. Malone.
It's your boy Cam.
Yeah,
man.
little brother. We are in the building. We're really outside of the building. We're at the Cigar Lounge again, linking up for another vlog. So, the plan is to drop a vlog every other Sunday and every other Wednesday. So, the Sunday vlogs, we will be doing our recaps on our thoughts on Smackdown, and our Wednesday vlogs will be about what happened on Raw. So stay tuned. If you haven't already, like and subscribe, and we're gonna get to it. As you see, I got on my Undertaker shirt. If you haven't seen the vlog, go to Kohl's. They got a 2 for 22. 2 for 22. I'm telling you, go get it, man. It's cheap. I only spent like $17 on 2 shirts because I had that $10 coupon. So go to Kohl's and get that 2 for 22. But anyways, we're going to get to it. We are going to discuss the aftermath of Smackdown on Friday. And y'all know that I missed the majority of Smackdown. And this one also missed the majority of Smackdown. And I was hoping to get his take on what I missed. But we caught Smackdown around the same time. So what did you think about the Jordan Grace versus Alba Fire match?
I like the introduction that she got, right?
Okay.
It was a great little introduction for her debut. I wish the crowd was a little bit into it, but you know, first time on the main roster, a lot of people from overseas don't really know who you are. So people from over here, we definitely know who she is. I thought it was a great start. You know, for a debut. Of course, we talked about it, the squash match, but how Jay came out at the end of
Could you imagine those two mixing it up in the ring? Those two powerhouses. Now, don't get it twisted. Jordan Grace is a lot smaller than Jade Cargill, but it would be amazing display of strength because Jordan Grace is a power lifter. You know what I'm saying? So her and Jade Cargill could really do some who is the strongest wrestler type situation.
Right. I could see that, bro. I could see that story. If they do it right and tell this story correctly, how Triple H always like to tell us, we tell stories, bro. I wouldn't even mind seeing that at WrestleMania on some shit. Like them running it back, you know, if Jordan Grace beat her for the first time for the belt, they run it back at Mania. Or, you know, they have a match before Rumble, Jordan Grace lose, you know, and she comes back and wins the Rumble and she gets her run back at it. Yeah. You know, it's a lot of things they can do with it because right now, who else could Jade Cargill go up against? If you had to guess right now or just name an opponent, who do you think she would be facing at WrestleMania right now for that belt?
Charlotte could definitely be in, you know, that mix of things. It makes sense. Rhea Ripley, she gets a tag champion right now. So damn, it's really not. Tiffany Stratton is on a hiatus at the moment.
I think she hurt. I think they said she injured.
Okay, so really that makes the most sense.
And I'm not mad at it, bro. I'm not mad at it. So, and plus, I ain't never really seen Jordan Grace wrestle like that. I didn't really watch her down in NXT or in TNA. I just really saw clips and reels and stuff. So
yeah, I only really saw her wrestle at the Rumble, really, for the most part. Wasn't she in the Rumble last year?
Yeah.
So that's about it, because I don't watch NXT.
Yeah, so this is about to be a great display of like what she can really do against top opponents.
Yeah, because that whole Meechin thing, get the hell up out of here, bro. No, nobody wants to see that. B-Fab, no, nobody wants to see that at all. Nobody wants to see Chelsea Green get another title match, you know. So yeah, I think that's probably going to be the best move for that situation. I hate the fact that they didn't give Alexa Bliss the U.S. title, because that would have been great, man.
I ain't gonna lie, that's a great look on her too.
Yes,
that's a great look. That makes sense.
Yep, that does make sense. So hopefully she'll get another shot at that title, because even though Julia is a good wrestler, don't get it twisted, she can't. She can't speak English well. So, and you need to have mic skills and in-ring skills in order to captivate the audience. You know, you cannot have one without the other. You want to get the audience attention, the fans' attention all the time. So if you ain't got one or the other, or both, then you're gonna be dull. You're gonna be super.
I think that's what was
dull.
messing up Gunther too, just a little bit, right? Like after he beat Cena, like, yeah, people were kind of pissed, but like how they could have really pivoted that whole thing around. I feel like they missed a moment with that. But
I like what he's doing now though, because he keeps calling that T-shirt that he had out last week. You know, I made John Cena tap out like a bitch. That shit is dope. I like the angle, honestly, how they did pivot over, because at first when Gunther was champion, nobody cared. No personality, no charisma at all. And now he's leaning into being the villain, being that heel. And I like that direction. Like you said before, he's probably gonna, be the new legend killer, like Randy Orton used to be. Go around beating all of the legends, until he works his way back up to getting that heavyweight championship.
But now that you mention that though, like just to pivot back, the whole legendary killer thing. How Randy did it, bro, that ain't nothing compared to how Gunther could do it. Like Randy's look so believable. Like that little motherfucker right there, bro, he gotta go. Like you can actually sit there at home and say something like that. With Gunther, it's serious. Like you get where he's going, but I'm laughing along. Like I get it, at this point.
Correct.
But yeah, I see him doing that because I want to say there's maybe 2 or 3 more wrestlers that's gonna retire this year. So and what they're doing, I guess, making them the legend killer, lining up Cena, Goldberg. So
all right, so let's move on to Carmelo versus Shinsuke Nakamura.
They cooked, bro. Shinsuke was in his bag, boy. Oh my God. Shinsuke was in his bag. Let me tell you, bro.
Oh my God.
For him to be 40 plus, that man still got it, bro.
That was amazing. When he put Carmelo across the top rope and then hit him with a heel kick, that was crazy.
Yeah, that was crazy. There was a few times in that match where I thought, like, oh, dang, Melo might lose.
Yeah, and when he took them kicks to the chest, bro, you could tell he knocked the wind out of him, man. And then that one move that they did when they was on the ropes, and it looked like it was like a reverse suplex thing. Like, I don't know what that was, bro, but it knocked both of them down, bro.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I don't know what that was, but it was dope. I can tell you that much.
That match was definitely dope. I want to say that match went on for about, 15? About 15, 12? It don't even matter, bro. The match was good. I'm a big Melo fan, too, bro. I'm going to say that. And so anytime he on the card, I'm tuned in. I'm watching all of them, bro.
I think it was a good look to give him that title, move Ilya Dragunov into, going for the Undisputed.
Either that or move him to the IC title picture.
That too.
I would like that.
Yeah.
Because that match that Melo had for the Last Time Is Now tournament, I forgot who he wrestled, bro, but I want to say it was Gunther that he wrestled in the last time.
I think it was.
That match was that match was it, bro.
Yeah. So, Carmelo is him. Definitely Carmelo is him, man. That was such a great match. Big time, man. So, last but not least,
the 3 stages of hell.
The 3 stages of hell match was everything. It was everything that I expected it to be.
Absolutely.
I'm glad that Drew McIntyre won the belt.
I agree.
Yep, I'm glad. I don't know if it's true or not, but I was reading some articles online, and they said that Drew and Cody proposed that Cody dropped the belt to Drew because it was getting dull and they needed to shake things up. But I did not expect Jacob Fatu to insert himself in that match.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. I'm not even gonna sit here and say I was told. I saw online that Jacob Fatu was gonna be out for a good part of 2026. It was said that he was gonna miss WrestleMania. So him coming back like that, that had me on my feet.
Yeah.
So, but from the 3 stages though, starting with stage 1, the regular match, I feel like you said, that was everything you could have asked for. A lot of action, a lot of back and forth.
I didn't expect Drew to get the first win though.
I kind of did.
Yeah, I did not expect that. Nope, I thought he was gonna get it in the Falls Count Anywhere. Yep, Falls Count Anywhere. And of course, if Drew won that one, you knew Cody was gonna win the Falls Count Anywhere. I love the fact that Cody was in his ECW bag.
Bro, they let them work, bro. Him jumping from the crowd.
Yeah.
Oh, bro, like that's what we be wanting, bro.
Back to the man. Listen, everything looked believable. You know that they felt some. Well, Cody Rhodes is always getting busted up, bleeding all over the place because he really takes real hits. And then, of course, when that steel cage came down, you know it was going crazy.
Them boys went to work in that steel cage,
and how
bro.
Drew McIntyre suplexed Cody, got on the top rope. Cody Rhodes was hanging off of half of the cage, and he suplexes Cody Rhodes from the top rope, bro.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
They went to work in that steel cage, bro. That's one of those matches, bro, that I could go back and watch 5 to 10 times right now, bro.
That was so damn good.
Yeah.
And now we got this feud. We're going to have a feud between Jacob Fatu, Cody Rhodes, and Drew McIntyre. Yo. Oh, my God.
Yeah. I will say, though, WrestleMania, the road to WrestleMania is going to be looking really, really interesting, bro. Because right now, I even texted you like the day out yesterday. I told you, bro, SmackDown is stacked. More stacked than Raw.
SmackDown is definitely going to be in competition with Raw all day long, because I feel like Raw is reaching kind of like a plateau in a sense, depending on what happens tomorrow. But it's like Raw's right here, right? SmackDown was right here, and SmackDown is slowly, increasing every single week.
All I'm going to say is, if Obafemi goes to SmackDown, it's
wrap,
over for Raw.
Yeah, it's over. It is over.
Javon Evans about to be all by himself, bro.
Yep.
It's going to be over with, bro.
It's going to be crazy.
Trick, Melo,
and Obafemi.
Drew, Cody, bro. Randy, Jacob Fatu.
All of the MFTs. We didn't talk about the MFTs versus the Wyatts.
I didn't even watch that, bro.
So, yeah. Well, we know that, the MFTs beat the Wyatts. We know that Solo grabbed the lantern and kind of
was it a tag match or was it 5v5?
Yeah, it was 4v4.
Oh, okay, 4v4.
Yeah, 4v4, and Solo grabbed the lantern and distracted Bo Dallas, aka Uncle Howdy, and they ended up getting the W. So
they need to take them belts.
Yeah, now they should be able to, at this point, be able to take those titles off of them.
At least at the
But
Rumble.
I was gonna say when though. When would they take the titles from them?
That's kind of hard, bro. Cause I don't like them putting 4 matches and saying that's a pay-per-view.
Yeah, it is.
And so I would say the Rumble, but I don't know, bro. I feel like that tag team division only cooks on pay-per-view if it's multiples.
Yeah, that's
They've
true.
only cooked on pay-per-view when it's like a fatal 4-way, some crazy shit.
Okay.
So I could see them putting it on the show like the night before.
I could see that. Yeah, I could definitely see that.
Because the Rumble's 2 days now, right? Or that's a 1-day show?
I think I don't know. They never said that it was going to be multiple. Damn. But either way, we're going to be watching it late.
Oh, because they inside.
Yeah, we're going to be watching that shit late as hell. Unless they modify the time to correlate with our time zone, which means that they would be wrestling late as hell, right? Or would they be wrestling early in the morning? They'd be wrestling in the morning, right?
Yeah.
So either way, I would hope that they do that instead of doing the Royal Rumble early in the morning. That would suck.
Yeah, because then we can't even get on social media.
Yeah, we can't until nighttime. So, dang. Yeah, that would suck. But either way, SmackDown cooked on Friday. They are continuing to get better and better each week by stacking their roster. All of the matches have been superb, even the squash matches. And I know that a lot of people don't like squash matches, but they're for debuts, guys. So you can see the new superstars' in-ring moves, their skills. Squash matches are necessary. They really are.
Especially for somebody like Jordan Grace.
Yeah. When you a new superstar, you just got on one of the brands, a lot of people don't know who you are. That's the best way of displaying their skills and seeing exactly, what they do, what their capabilities are. So the crowd can get familiar with these new superstars. So it's necessary. So don't sit there and bitch and complain about, oh my God, this was another squash match. No, a lot of people don't know who Jordan Grace is. So it was a good one. As long as they sell, the move set, that's the only thing that matters at the end of the day.
That's it.
Yep. But hey, we cooked up again. I'm going to drop this at 7 o'clock tonight after I do my edits and everything. We appreciate everybody watching. And we're going to do this on a consistent basis. The plan is to drop one of these every single week after Raw and after SmackDown. Don't forget to subscribe to my brother's channel. I will leave his channel link in the description, and we will catch y'all later. All right?
Peace.
Peace.